How's it going, everyone? Unretired here, and today I just wanted to make an update video in regards to my Saboteur. Now, Saboteur is a demolitionist and a Nightblade. If you're new to the game, we'll get that out of the way right away. Now, if you haven't seen my previous build video of this character, you can go check it out. It was when it was level 75, so it is outdated. But I have updated gear. So basically, it should be a quick video to show you the gear that I have. What I've decided doing is I'm gonna make some videos on sets instead of like just random pieces of gear. So I do have all 5 pieces of the Ulzuin Infernal avatar. So obviously you get the 2 set bonus, 3, 4, and 5 set. What's best about this this set pieces is that the 4-piece set is +2 to all skills for a demo, and obviously the 5 set as well. The plus 18% crit damage is really good. Obviously, it works very well with canister bomb as well. What I am not a big fan of is using two-handed ranged weapons. I find them slow, and then you have to kind of build towards more of an attack speed build, excuse me. And yeah, so like if I just show you here, so if I just start shooting, it's fast enough because of the build that I've had. So it's more suited towards being very fast. For other players, we just call it burst damage. It's very, I guess, glass cannon if you go with only the 2-handed range. Obviously, you can use pneumatic burst and use your canister bombs. It just goes right there. What I really love about this build is using flashbang. It costs nothing, literally nothing, and you just spam it. There you go, just spam the hell out of that. And yeah, these 2 other skills are related to my individual one-hand weapons. So what I'll do is I'll switch back. What I'll do is I'll switch back here. So apart from the 5-piece set, I'm using the mythical Ortus and the mythical Nex. Now this is a two-piece set of 2 one-handed weapons, swords, I might add. And the 2 set bonus is really good. Apart from the 110 offensive ability, the +1 skills to Nightblade and Demolitionist are very good. I mean, just adding that 1 extra point into whatever skills that you are using. I mean, I'm going to put a link in the description in regards to the build that I'm using and the devotions. And I highly encourage you to play around with that and to see what tickles your fancy. If it works out for you, then you can use this. If you want to redistribute points, go right on ahead. That's what this is for. It's to give you an idea of if it's good or not. It works well for me for the kind of playstyle, and my playstyle is I just like going into mobs and just destroying them like it is. But yeah, that's just me. So yeah, +1 to the skills, 14% weapon damage to Fire Strike, because I am using as a default attack Fire Strike, which is really good. I mean, it adds so much fire damage and whatnot, and for physical damage as well. Very good. As you can see, my resistances are almost capped. I'm at 76% cold. Negligible. It's not that big of a deal. What I've noticed more if you're in the Forgotten Gods expansion, it's obviously poison and acid, especially in the starter areas. Ugh, it's very annoying. So please be capped over that. I'm plus 28% over capped, which is okay. You can never be too safe than sorry. Apart from the set pieces, I'm using 2 mythical life giver signets. So as you can see, I have 2 of these right there, 1 and 2. I tried getting some nice RNG on this. I really wanted something with health, and obviously the attack damage converted to health is very good as well. It makes you it's more sustainable this way. Obviously the amulet is part of the set piece. What I'm not using in the set piece was the 2 rings, the 2 weapons. I am using the mythical chilling grip of Hagarad. You can also go with the one that's for fire damage, but I chose to go towards the more pierce damage, cold damage, and frostburn damage. In this case, it was more beneficial considering they have lots of points into Veil of Shadow. So yeah, there's that. I am using the Stormbearers. Very good. I love lightning damage. It's just like, it just explodes everywhere on the screen. I'll show you very shortly. I am using the Mythical Pyroclasm Mark. Sorry if I mispronounced that. As you can see, very good. Look at all those stats. Just love it. I'm still using the level 70 Tinker's Ingenuity. That being so, because I have 55% poison and acid resistance and 52% bleeding resistance. Those are pretty high stats there. That's a very good roll on that, I believe. If you can get higher than that, then by all means do replace it. If you can find it and it's not a high roll, just use it anyways. The stats on it are quite good, and the granted skill as well. I'm using the Ulzuin's Pyroclasm as well as a relic. This is a mythical relic level 60. Again, +1 skills to Demolitionist. Very good. And I am also using Mythical Hellforge leg plates. Fire damage in this case compared to the gloves. But, you know, I love having a mix of both lightning and fire, which are more primary, I would have to say, in the stats-wise. So if we go in here and damage per hit, and we go down, you'll see that the modifier for magical, look at that fire damage. Modifiers at 1,247%, lightning 1,367%, very good. And we would go burn modifier 1,256. Frostburn is negligible, 1,319. Electrocute 1,169, very good as well. And that's it. So I'm just gonna go around here after I just show you the build itself. I would most likely redistribute some points from maybe Explosive Strike to go to Brimstone. This is depending on the gear that you have. If you have gear that has chaos damage, then do please redistribute some points there. Maybe take off some points out of the flashbang and searing light, and maybe put it into improved casing as well, which will add pierce, fire, and burn damage to your canister bomb. And the rest is kind of the same. It's more of like an auto attack build, to say the least. If we go into Nightblade, I have quite a bit of points into the top tier here, all the way to Execution. Execution is very good. I know that had been nerfed quite a while ago, but as I've mentioned before, you can redistribute these points how you see fit. So I'm just going to go in here. If I go one-handed, as you can see, it does quite a bit of damage. And this is just like single target, but it's obviously going towards the secondary target here, caused from the devotions and the skills of the gear. Now let's go into here, and you can just mow on through. I don't even need to kill this. The added effects of the gear and the devotions are just really good. And like I said, I use flashbang quite extensively. I use it several times, all depending on how far along I'm gonna be killing mobs. And it's survivable. I mean, I can just... Sometimes it just procs like crazy, and the screen it's just like everywhere. It's just amazing. I love it. I love seeing all these effects going on, especially since the updates. And these are just mobs. They're three levels higher than I am. Now hero mobs, negligible as well. All depending, obviously, if you're going towards a reflective mob, then you know, obviously you need to be a bit more careful. But I can just stay here like this, not touch anything, and it's still gonna damage everything. I'm still getting life because of the attack converted to the life. First, just go in, everything just gets squished really quite easily. It's not insta kill, okay? This is not an insta kill build. It is burst, but it is suited towards survivability as well. Now, which tab is it again? The mob that I killed, well, this is my greatest kill mob. It's the Graval Ancient of the Waters. I totally forget what that is. There's just so many boss names and whatnot. I'm just not going to waste my time trying to find it for you guys. It's just negligible at that point. There's just too many boss names or randoms that you can beat. Obviously, this is a very high level boss. Probably took me way more time than it should have, considering this is a glass cannon build more than anything else. So yeah, it's a good example here. If I just concentrate on this guy, I don't even really need to worry about the other mobs because of all the effects and whatnot. Secondary effects. Or third effects. Fourth effects. There's so many ones. Yeah, this is a good farm build. You can just go around farming mats and whatnot. It's totally up to you again on how you want to build it. But yeah, that's the build, and just so you know, I'm just going to be creating more characters with more actual sets. I did farm a lot so I can get most of the sets in the game, the higher tier sets, and I'll try my best to add non-set pieces that actually do have plus skills or plus skills to specific attacks and whatnot in the build. So yeah, hope you liked the video, guys. Just put a comment below what you would do differently. I mean, where would you put your points and whatnot, and I'll see you guys in the next video.